Welcome to Traveler's Tales. I am your host, Greg Alonzo. Today I will be your guide through history as we take a look at part 2 of Archimedes of Sicily. Before we begin, just a quick reminder that we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. Moving right along, mythology tells us one thing, while archaeology tells us another. Our first question of the day is from Senta. She wants to know if in the time of Archimedes, was Sicily a Greek colony? Senta, Sicily was part of Magna Graecia, or Greater Greece. This was the name given by the Romans to the coastal areas of southern Italy in the present regions of Calabria, Aquila, Basilicata, and Campania. These regions were extensively populated by Greek settlers. Eventually, all of the colonies of Magna Graecia were absorbed into Rome. Our next question is from Peter. He wants to know if Archimedes was the Leonardo da Vinci of his time. Peter, in a sense, he was. Most people don't realize that Leonardo da Vinci was a master weapons designer who also had other interests. Same with Archimedes. Whether or not we agree with their profession of weapons designers, this was how they put food on their table. Camilla has an interesting question. She wants to know, what did Archimedes say when he died? Camilla, tradition has it that Archimedes' last words were, "Nole tobari circulos meos." Please do not disturb my circles. This was in reference to the circles in the mathematical equation that he was supposedly studying when disturbed by the Roman soldier. Let's take a look at a question from Katerina. She asks, why was Archimedes killed? Katerina, according to Plutarch, after the city of Syracuse was taken by the Romans, their commander Marcellus wanted to meet with Archimedes. His incentive. The defenses of the city had cost the legions dearly, and Marcellus saw the old man as a valuable asset. In fact, he referred to Archimedes as a geometrical biarius, meaning that he was a giant of his craft, and ordered that he should not be harmed. However, when a Roman soldier was sent to escort Archimedes for a meeting with Marcellus, he told the soldier to wait as he was working on a problem. Incensed, the Romans slew him right on the spot. Let's press on. Our next question is from Frederick. He asks if it was Archimedes who invented the zero. Frederick, the first modern equivalent to our zero, was actually created by a Hindu astronomer and mathematician by the name of Brahmagupta in the year 628. His symbol to depict the numeral was a dot underneath a number. Our next question is from Priscilla. She asks, what was Archimedes' most famous invention? Priscilla, though Archimedes was well known for his many inventions and scientific discoveries, arguably the most famous was the Archimedes screw. The device was utilized in raising water levels, and this device is still used in crop irrigation and sewage plants today. Now we have a question from Robert. He wants to know, what did Archimedes discover? Robert, two of his most profound discoveries were that the volume of a sphere is 2/3 of a cylinder that encloses it. Archimedes also discovered the law of buoyancy. We still have time for a couple more questions. This one is from Alexis. She wants to know if Archimedes was married and if he had any children. Alexis, sadly we don't know. A wife and children have never been mentioned by Plutarch, Livy, or any other prominent scholars of the day. This next question is from Siegfried. He asks if it was Archimedes who coined the phrase Eureka. Yes, Siegfried, it was. As the story goes, Archimedes was so excited with his discovery of buoyancy that he leaped out of his bath and immediately ran down the street to share his findings with the king. All the way he was shouting, "Eureka! I have found it." Our last question of the day is from Theo. He asks, was it Archimedes who discovered pi? Yes, Theo, you are correct. Though the Egyptians were the first to calculate the area of a circle by a formula that gave them the approximate value of pi, it was Archimedes who figured out the actual value of pi to be 3.1605. This brings us to the end of part 2 of Archimedes of Sicily. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Traveler's Tales. Just a reminder that we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. For your convenience, we have posted our email address and Instagram information. We enjoy hearing from our subscribers. Don't hesitate to contact us with any questions or comments that you may have. If you haven't subscribed to Traveler's Tales, please do. This really is the best way to help our channel grow. Traveler's Tales will return with Who Were the Phoenicians? Until we meet again at the crossroads of folklore and fact, Cartistos.